We are going to be looking at a Newsela article on the 5-second rule.
Grilled cheese and tomatoes.
Thank you. What if the food accidentally hits the floor? What would you do if you saw it happen?
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You just dropped that.
Did I give it to them? Well, I mean, our floor is clean.
You dropped this on the floor?
Well, I mean, I didn't drop yours.
According to the 5-second rule, food that has been on the floor for 5 seconds or less will be uncontaminated.
Okay, we are going to be looking at a Newsela article on the 5-second rule. So I have to look up 5-second rule. And I'm going to find the article that I want to look at. Okay, so we're going to be reading this article on the 5-second rule. And you can see that it's at our grade level. And it's written by Akron Beacon Journal, adapted by the Newsela staff, and it was written on 4/8/14. And here you can see an illustration with the caption, Tyler, 7, and Logan, 5, have lunch with Mom, Cindy Waddell, at a Chick-fil-A on April 3rd, 2013. So it shows some kids eating. And in the article, it's saying, have you ever heard of the 5-second rule? It says you have 5 seconds to pick up food from the floor. If you wait longer, you should not eat the food. Scientists tested this rule. They say it is partly true. Scientists dropped food on the floor. They left the food for up to 30 seconds. Then they tested it for bacteria. They tested for 2 kinds of bacteria, E. coli and staph. What is bacteria? Bacteria are tiny. Millions can fit on a pencil eraser. You need a microscope to see them. There are good and bad bacteria. We have good bacteria in our stomachs. These bacteria help us break down food. Bad bacteria can cause illness. Different results. Scientists found that bacteria move slowly from floors to food, but it depends what kind of floor it is. Bacteria were more likely to move from tile floors to food. Bacteria were less likely to move from carpets to food. Other scientists also tested food from the floor, but they say not to trust the 5-second rule. They tested for another bacteria. The bacteria is called Salmonella. They found Salmonella move quickly from floors to food. Never, ever. Jeffrey T. Lejeune is a food safety expert. He says don't eat food off the floor, ever. The scientists did not check for norovirus on the food. Norovirus makes people very sick. Waiting 0 seconds is far better than waiting any seconds, he said. I think 1 second is too long. So, in this article, the 5-second rule, we're going to be comparing what we just read with our other article and our close reading of the 5-second rule and seeing what things are similar, what things are different, and how we feel about the 5-second rule after we read both of these articles. Thank you for reading our Newsela article, the 5-second rule.
So what happens when you drop your donut? Does the 5-second rule still apply?
We've all heard of the 5-second rule. Get to the cookie within 5 seconds and it's good to eat. But is there any real science behind that? Let's go find out. Free cookies in the name of science. Cookies? Anyone? Hello, sir. How you doing today?
Good.
I'm offering free cookies to everybody at the park. I hope that's not too weird.
Amen.
So, all right then. Here's your free cookie. There's one catch though. Gotta eat it off the ground. That's the 5-second rule, so it should be good, right?
You keep it.
One free cookie for you. Whoop. Let me get it for you. That was less than 5 seconds. You want to eat it now?
No. You've been that long.
Don't eat that.
It's fine.
No, it's not. That's gross.
It's not the night. You see the crumbs fall?
It fell. Don't eat that. It fell on the ground.
So is she right? Or is he right? It depends.